Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So yesterday you have learned about protein, another example of organic compound. Okay, you have learned about the elements in protein. Okay, the formation of dipeptide and polypeptide through condensation reaction, and the breakdown of dipeptide and polypeptide through hydrolysis. Okay, and you also have learned about the importance of proteins in cell. Okay, so for today's lesson, we are going to finish chapter 4. So you will learn two subtopics today, which is lipids and nucleic acid. Okay, both lipid and nucleic acid are the example of organic compound. Okay, we start with lipid first. Okay. Lipids, naturally occurring hydrophobic compound found in plant and animal tissue. Okay, like carbohydrates, lipid is made up of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen element. But the ratio of hydrogen atom is higher than oxygen atom. Okay, lipid is insoluble in water but soluble in other organic solvents, for example, alcohol, ether, and chloroform. So, why lipid is insoluble in water? Okay, it is because lipid is hydrophobic compound. Okay, hydrophobic compound, kami ingat hydrophobic. Phobic means dia macam fobia lah. Ingat macam tu, dia fobia dengan air. So kalau dia fobia dengan air, dia tak boleh larut dengan air. Dia tak boleh larut dalam air. Macam tu. Ingat macam tu, okay. So, types of lipids. Okay, the first one is fats. Okay, second is wax. Third, phospholipids. And last one is steroids. Okay. Okay, fats. Fats and oils are triglycerides. Okay, triglycerides are a type of ester formed from the condensation of one glycerol molecule with 3 molecules of fatty acids. Okay, so triglyceride ni terhasil daripada condensation, okay, daripada satu molekul glycerol dan 3 molekul fatty acid. Okay, triglycerides can be hydrolyzed again into fatty acid and glycerol through the reaction of hydrolysis. Okay, triglyceride ni dia boleh dipecahkan kepada fatty acid dan glycerol semula melalui proses hydrolysis. Okay. So glycerols are a type of 3-carbon alcohol that contain 3 hydroxyl group. Okay. So ini adalah diagram yang menunjukkan condensation and hydrolysis reaction, okay, for the formation and breakdown of triglyceride. Okay. Ini adalah chemical structure, okay, for the process of condensation to form triglyceride. Okay, ini adalah chemical structure for this is the chemical structure for glycerol. Okay, glycerol have 3 carbon alcohol. Okay, 3 carbon. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That contain 3 hydroxyl group. Okay, dia ada 3 hydroxyl group. Nampak tak? OH ni ada 3. Okay, so in the previous lesson you have learned that condensation will remove water molecule. Okay, condensation will remove water molecule. So sama juga dengan condensation untuk triglyceride ni. Okay, it will remove 3 water molecule. It will remove 3 water molecule. So dari mana datangnya 3 water molecule tu? Okay, so daripada sini. Dia akan buang 3 water molecule daripada sini. 1, 2, 3. So 3 water molecule akan dibuang. Okay, apabila proses condensation berlaku untuk membentuk triglyceride. Okay. So there are two types of fatty acids, namely saturated fatty acids and unsaturated fatty acid. Okay, kita tengok dulu dia punya persamaan, similarities. Okay, both consist of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen elements. Both contain glycerol and fatty acids. Okay, and both contain non-polar molecules. Okay, itu dia punya persamaan, dia punya similarities. Okay, next kita tengok dia punya differences. Okay, what are the differences between saturated fats and unsaturated fats? Okay, the first one, fatty acids only have single bond between carbon. Okay, for saturated fat, fatty acid only have single bond between carbon. So, nampak tak ni? Ada single bond sahaja between carbon. So untuk saturated fats, fatty acid have at least one double bond between carbon. Okay, untuk saturated fat, fatty acid have at least one double bond between carbon. Okay, nampak tak ada double bond? Okay, itu perbezaan yang pertama. Yang kedua, do not form chemical bond with additional hydrogen atom because all bond between carbon atoms are saturated. Okay, dia dah tak boleh nak form chemical bond with additional hydrogen atom. Kalau ada penambahan hydrogen atom pun dia tak boleh nak buat bond yang baru. Okay, berbanding dengan unsaturated fat. Okay, double bond can still receive one or more additional hydrogen atoms because carbon atoms are unsaturated. Okay, for unsaturated fats, double bond ni masih boleh menerima penambahan hydrogen atom. Okay, sebabnya bila ada hydrogen atom yang lain, okay, double bond ni akan berpecah. Okay, ni untuk penambahan hidrogen atom yang baru. Macam tu. Contoh macam tu lah. Okay. So next, for saturated fat exists in solid form at room temperature. Okay, for unsaturated fats exists in liquid form at room temperature. Okay, saturated fat contoh dia butter and animal fat. Unsaturated fat contoh dia olive and fish oil. Okay. Next adalah wax. Wax contain one molecule of alcohol that combines with another molecule of fatty acid and is waterproof. Okay. Next, phospholipid. Okay. Saya harap kamu masih ingat phospholipid ni kita dah belajar waktu chapter 3. Okay. Dalam plasma membrane. Phospholipid ada dalam plasma membrane. So, phospholipids are a major component of plasma membrane and are made up of one molecule of glycerol that combine with two molecules of fatty acid and one group of phosphate. Okay, ingat lagi tak yang phospholipid kan macam ni kan? So, dia ada hydrophilic head and hydrophobic tail, kan? Okay, so dekat hydrophilic head ni terdapatnya adanya phosphate and glycerol. Okay, dekat tail adanya two molecule of fatty acid. Okay, two molecule of fatty acid. Next, steroids. Okay, Steroids are lipids that do not contain fatty acid. Okay, the body makes steroids naturally to support such function as fighting stress and promoting growth and development. Okay, but some people use steroid pills, gels, cream or injections because they think steroid can improve their sports performance or the way they look. Okay, ada steroid ni terhasil dengan sendiri dalam badan, tapi ada juga orang yang ambil ubat, okay, ambil steroid yang dibuat lah, okay, yang manusia buat untuk improve performance, okay, untuk improve diorang punya performance ataupun nak perbaiki apa yang patut dekat badan masing-masing lah, okay. So example of steroids are cholesterol, testosterone, estrogen and progesterone. Okay. So importance of lipids in cell. So first, reserve energy for animal. Okay. Liner to protect internal organs and act as a heat insulator for animals. Wax are an important component in cuticles that cover the epidermis of leaf and sebum secreted by our skin. Okay. The function of glycolipid. So ingat lagi tak glycolipid ni dalam plasma membrane, okay, is to ensure the stability of the plasma membrane and to help in the cell identification process. Okay. Cholesterol is important in steroid hormone synthesis. Okay, ini antara importance of lipids in cell. Which is not good for our health, saturated fats or unsaturated fat? So the answer is saturated fat. Okay, why? Because it raises the cholesterol level in the blood, okay, in the form of low density lipoprotein, okay, ataupun LDL. Okay, kolesterol ni dia ada good and bad cholesterol. Okay, bad cholesterol known as LDL, good cholesterol known as HDL. Okay, bad cholesterol will store cholesterol in the bloodstream. Okay, will store cholesterol in the bloodstream. Okay, bila dah simpan kolesterol dalam kita punya bloodstream, so bloodstream kita akan jadi sempit. Okay, akan jadi sempit, nampak tak ni? Okay, akan jadi sempit. So, sebab itulah kolesterol ni akan menyebabkan berlakunya heart attack ataupun diabetes ataupun ada lagi yang penyakit-penyakit lain lah. Okay. Okay. Okay, next we continue with nucleic acid. Okay, nucleic acid, one or two polymer chains comprising of nucleotide monomers. Okay, so one polymer chains, okay, refers to RNA. Okay, two polymer chains refer to DNA. Okay, so both DNA and RNA are made up of nucleotide. Okay, nucleotide sebab nucleotide ini adalah monomer. Okay, so nucleic acid are formed from the elements of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and phosphorus. Okay, nucleotide, which is the monomer, consists of pentose sugar, okay, 5 carbon sugar. Okay, pentose, maksudnya 5, okay. 5 carbon sugar, nitrogenous base and phosphate group, and they are combined together through condensation. Okay, so ini adalah nucleotide. Ini adalah nucleotide. So nucleotide ni ada pentose sugar. So ini ialah pentose sugar. Okay, nitrogenous base and phosphate group. Okay, phosphate group. So nucleotide ni lah yang membuat DNA dan RNA. Maksudnya nucleotide ni lah yang terdapat pada DNA dan RNA. Okay, so there are two types of pentose sugar. Okay, pentose sugar ni ada dua jenis, ribose and deoxyribose. Okay. Nitrogenous base ni pula, okay, consists of adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine and uracil. Okay. So nitrogenous base ni dia ada banyak dia punya nama lah. Adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine and uracil. Okay. Types of nucleic acid. Okay, ada dua jenis nucleic acid iaitu DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid and RNA, ribonucleic acid. Okay, ribonucleic acid RNA contains ribose sugar, while deoxyribonucleic acid DNA contain deoxyribose sugar. Okay, tadi cikgu cakap pentose sugar ada dua jenis, kan? Ribose and deoxyribose. So, ribose untuk RNA, deoxyribose untuk DNA. So, ini perbezaan antara DNA dengan RNA. DNA contain two polynucleotide chain. Okay, two polynucleotide chain, ada dua jenis polynucleotide chain. While RNA only consists one polynucleotide chain. Okay. So apa beza ribose dengan deoxyribose? Okay, perbezaan dia terdapat pada carbon number 2. Perbezaan dia terdapat pada carbon number 2. Okay, sini carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, pada ribose ni untuk RNA kan? RNA, deoxyribose ni untuk DNA. So, pada carbon number 2 untuk RNA adanya OH. Adanya OH. Sebab tu pentose sugar dia nama ribose. Okay, adanya OH. Untuk DNA pula, pentose sugar dia ada nama oxyribose sebab pada carbon number 2 ada hidrogen. Okay, ada hidrogen. Itu perbezaan ribose dengan deoxyribose. Okay. So kita tengok pula deoxyribonucleic acid ataupun DNA. Okay. Consists of two polynucleotide chain that are intertwined in opposite directions and form double helix. Okay, DNA ada dua polynucleotide chain. Nampak tak dekat sini? Polynucleotide chain. Satu. Okay, dua. Okay. Ini satu ni ialah nucleotide. Ni nampak tak nucleotide? Ini nucleotide. Yang tadi ada phosphate group, pentose sugar, nitrogenous base. Okay. So ada dua polynucleotide untuk DNA. Sekejap saya lupa dia punya. Okay. So kenapa dicakap DNA ni intertwined in opposite direction? Okay, sebab tadi kan DNA ni ada dua polynucleotide chain kan? Kita bahagilah. Okay. Dua polynucleotide chain. So, yang ini direction dia adalah dari ini 5' to 3'. Okay, ini direction dia untuk polynucleotide ni. Direction dia 5' to 3'. Sebab tu dia cakap dia link in opposite direction. Okay. Dia link in opposite direction. And dia bentuk double helix. Ini bentuk double helix. Okay. Okay. So nitrogenous base. Nitrogenous base group on both polynucleotide chains are matched and bound together by hydrogen bond. So, ni nitrogenous base group dia. Ni kan nitrogenous base kan? Okay. Nitrogenous base ni bound together by hydrogen bond. Okay, mereka ni diikat melalui hydrogen bond. Adanya hydrogen bond di antara nitrogenous base ni. Ini bersama. Okay. So the nitrogenous base for DNA are adenine, guanine, thymine, and cytosine. Okay, adenine, guanine, thymine, and cytosine. Dan nitrogenous base ni dia ada pair dia. Okay, adenine pair dengan thymine, while guanine pair dengan cytosine. Adenine with thymine, okay, guanine with cytosine. Okay, so untuk hydrogen bond, okay, hydrogen bond untuk adenine dengan thymine ada 2 hydrogen bond. Tetapi untuk guanine dengan cytosine ada 3 hydrogen bond. Nampak tak kat sini? Guanine dengan cytosine ada 3 hydrogen bond. Adenine dengan thymine ada 2 hydrogen bond. Okay? So next, ribonucleic acid ataupun RNA. So RNA structure is a single polynucleotide chain. Okay, kalau perbandingan DNA ada 2 polynucleotide chain. RNA hanya ada 1 polynucleotide chain. Okay, which is shorter compared to DNA. Okay, the nitrogenous base for RNA are adenine, guanine, cytosine, and uracil. Okay, untuk DNA tadi, dia punya nitrogenous base adalah adenine, thymine, cytosine dengan guanine. Okay, untuk RNA pula, dia punya nitrogenous base adenine, uracil, cytosine, and guanine. Okay, ada perbezaan di antara uracil dan thymine. Okay, itu perbezaan antara DNA dengan RNA. DNA ada thymine, RNA ada uracil. Okay. 3 main types of RNA, ada 3 jenis RNA. Okay, messenger RNA, ribosomal RNA, and transfer RNA. And these 3 RNAs are involved in the protein synthesis process. Okay. So, importance of nucleic acid in cell. Apa kepentingan nucleic acid dalam sel? So, nucleic acid basically untuk synthesis of polypeptide which form protein. Okay, dia nak synthesis polypeptide untuk bentuknya protein. Okay, so DNA is important as a carrier of hereditary information. So, dia bawa genetic material. Okay, and determinant of characteristic in living organism, dan dia juga penentu karakteristik untuk living organism, penentu ciri-ciri organism. Contohnya warna rambut, okay, warna mata, apa lagi, hidung kembang ke apa ke semua tu lah, okay, ciri-ciri dia. Okay, DNA contain genetic codes carried by nitrogenous base. Okay, DNA dalam DNA adanya genetic code, okay, carried by nitrogenous base A, G, C, and T for the synthesis of polypeptide which form protein. Okay, daripada DNA ni kita boleh sintesis polypeptide, okay, melalui 2 proses, iaitu transcription and translation. Okay, DNA will undergo transcription, okay, and form mRNA. So mRNA will undergo translation, okay, then will form polypeptide. Okay, dalam polypeptide ni ada macam-macam jenis amino acid. Okay, ingat lagi tak yang pembelajaran lepas? Okay, amino acid ni akan membentuknya polypeptide. Okay, so the genetic code is written as a series of three bases that determine the sequence of amino acid in protein to be synthesis. Okay, for example, the AUG codon. Okay, AUG refers to adenine, uracil, and guanine. On mRNA is the code for methionine amino acid. Okay, kita tengok genetic code ni dia hanya ada 3 base. Okay, genetic code hanya ada 3 base. Ni 3 base. Okay. Okay, kita tengok dekat mRNA ni, dekat mRNA ni dia ada codon. So ada 3 base kat sini, AUG. So AUG ni dia akan AUG ni adalah code for methionine amino acid. Okay. CGA ni code for arginine amino acid. UAC ni code for tyrosine amino acid. Macam itulah. Okay. So the three base sequence in DNA is transcribed into mRNA codon, which are then translate into amino acid sequence to form a single polypeptide chain. Okay, so this means that the sequence of nucleotide in DNA determines the amino acid sequence in the polypeptide chain that build the corresponding protein. Okay, sequence of nucleotide DNA. Sequence yang terdapat dalam nucleotide, okay, sequence of nucleotide in DNA determine the amino acid sequence in the polypeptide chain. Macam cikgu cakap tadi lah, okay, AUG, okay, AUG is the code for methionine amino acid. Okay, macam tu lah, okay, contoh dia. So, semua amino acid ni akan bergabung membentuk polypeptide. Okay. So, formation of chromosome from DNA and protein. Kita nak tengok macam mana kromosom tu terhasil daripada DNA dan protein. So, chromosome are formed from DNA polynucleotide chain that are wound, okay, around a protein called histone. So, mula-mula DNA ni akan wrap dekat histone protein, okay? Akan wrap dekat histone protein ni. So, bila dia wrap akan membentuknya nucleosomes. Okay? Bila DNA ni wrap histone protein akan membentuknya nucleosome. So, the nucleosome are intertwined to form the chromosome structure. So, nucleosome ni lah yang akan membentuk chromosome structure. So, dalam kromosom ni ada banyaklah DNA polynucleotide chain tu. Okay, nampak tak ni DNA? Okay, okay, so kromosom ni pula terdapat dalam nukleus. Okay, kromosom ni pula terdapat dalam nukleus dalam sel, yang terdapat dalam sel. Okay, so itu sahaja pembelajaran kita pada hari ini. Okay, kalau kamu ada soalan, kamu boleh je PM saya. Okay, kalau malu nak tanya dalam grup, boleh je PM saya. Okay, insyaAllah kalau saya boleh jawab, saya jawab. Okay, itu je pembelajaran kita pada hari ini. So thank you for watching.